Ottawa Coalition to End Violence Against Women is part of the Ontario Step It Up campaign, asking candidates running in the 2014 provincial elections about what they and their party are doing to help address violence against women. Today we're here with Yasir Naqvi, Liberal incumbent candidate for Ottawa Centre. Thanks so much for taking time to speak with us.
My absolute pleasure.
So as Canadians, we value our safety net and how our tax dollars are being spent. We know it's a priority for women and children to be safe from sexual and domestic violence, especially women who have additional vulnerabilities. Women need access to safe shelter, counseling, and other supports in Ontario. The cost of domestic violence and sexual violence to Canadians are high. $7.4 billion in economic costs for domestic violence and $4.8 billion for costs related to sexual assault, in which more than 90% of victims are women.
Well, first of all, it's absolutely unacceptable in this day and age that we still have violence against women, be it sexual or domestic. We have to do everything in our power and capacity to put an end to that by having effective programs available for women and for men. We need to make sure that we've got training and education awareness and all those tools available to put an end to violence against women. I can never forget the time when a young woman named Sarah came to my office and she told me her story of domestic violence for many years from her partner, and her courage to escape from that domestic violence situation. And because of that experience, she and I worked together along with OCTEVAW to develop a private members bill called Escaping Domestic Violence Act, which will help women to be able to terminate lease in an expedited way if they are in a domestic violence situation. I will continue to work on that piece of legislation because I think it's a small part to a bigger problem, but a solution that we need to achieve it. That's why I'm also proud to work with Interval House here in Ottawa to get them $3 million from provincial government to build a new house so that they can accommodate more women and children and provide them safe haven. I'm really proud that the Liberal government has invested $15 million over the last 3 years on programs and assistance towards violence against women. And moving forward, if our party is re-elected, we are going to invest an additional $15 million for education, for training and awareness. Part of it is $3 million for sexual assault centers so that we have effective programming in place to help women and children who are victims of sexual and domestic violence.
The RCMP recently confirmed that 1,186 Aboriginal women are missing and believed murdered in Canada over the last 3 decades. Although Aboriginal women make up only 4% of the population, 16% of all murdered females are Aboriginal. Solutions to ending violence against Aboriginal women must come from all levels of government.
It's a very sad commentary again in this day and age that proportionally higher number of Aboriginal women are missing or murdered in our communities. We again have to do more than what we're doing to address this issue. That's why the Ontario Liberal Party very much supports the call for an inquiry to investigate the causes behind the murder or missing, the fact that a lot of Aboriginal women are missing. We've been working very closely with the Liberal Party of Canada to impress upon the federal government that they need to have an inquiry into this very important issue. In addition, we are also committing, if we are re-elected as a party, to invest $2 million in programs to deal with violence against Aboriginal women. We need to make sure that we continue our focus and effort on the plight of Aboriginal women, young women who live in urban communities, so that they are safe, that they are protected, and we need to continue investing in those type of programs.
Thank you so much, Yasir, for taking the time to speak with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.